or around 10. I'm pretty sure maybe like 11. Oh, dude, that's wide open. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Are we rolling?
Oh, yeah, you're popping off just as loud as me.
I'm calling.
All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We're getting a couple of these done nowadays. Dang, dude.
It sounded good, didn't it?
This is the Fully Nuking podcast. I am here today with none other than the original surf commentator, the original stay up all night, film up all day, the original... What else are you original at?
Dancing.
Dancer. Mackie Films.
Mackie dances.
What's up, dude? You pissed?
Nah, dude, we had a great day the other day. I'm living the life, you know what I mean? Got all these reposts coming my way. I think I won the Swell with my footage.
Damn. Are you still mad that your mutiny didn't work out? You still got to film me?
I never thought there was a mutiny at all.
You posted a shot of me barrel dodging and
yeah, but
you thought you were going to take me out. You thought everyone was going to turn on me. You know what I mean?
Dude, sometimes you just gotta show like the real truth of the surfing. You know, it's not all deep barrels getting spat out. You know, sometimes there's a struggle to it.
I watched all your clips.
I watched all your clips too.
Did you watch my vlog?
Not yet, but
That's what I thought, dude.
I didn't get the chance to yet today.
Beefing.
No beef going on.
So what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of that Swell the other day?
First thing that comes to my mind is before the Swell even hit, all the hype that I was getting.
Really?
Crazy amounts of hype. Because I mean, like, I feel like there's always that one Swell that gets a ton of hype. Because we've already had two other Swells this winter. Well, that's obviously not the winter Swell, but we had two other Swells this winter that was massive and didn't get any close to hype like that one got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I think I saw a lot of people posting the Surfline report, and it said 5 to 8 and epic.
Yeah, that's the epic. That's the whole thing I'm pretty much going about, the epicness.
And that's what I said to Mackie. I was like, "Can 5 to 8 be epic?" You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean it was definitely pretty epic though. Bigger
like
than 5 to 8.
In my opinion, 1 to 2 can be epic, but we're on a different mental field. A lot of people, especially Surfline, downplay the Swell. But then they're claiming 5 to 8 and epic.
Yeah, I feel like Surfline either always downplays everything or they really hit one Swell super, super hyped up.
Well, how big do you think those waves were anyway?
In the morning, they were good, like 10 to 12 feet, I'd say.
This guy's classic, dude.
What? Am I not close enough?
No, I just see every time you talk, you go like this. In the morning.
Oh, okay.
And then you go like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just trying to get closer.
Now you're sounding good. What's wrong?
Clear my throat.
Why?
All that vaping, dude.
About to spit some bars?
Nah.
10 to 12?
10 to 12, that's my clean.
That's what I was telling Jordan, because she was asking me how big it was. And I was like, well, in reality, it's like 12-foot faces, because there's a clip of me on one where I was standing up, and it was twice over my head, plus. So
Yeah, first wave of the day, the one where you like pulled in and got sucked up, that one was like, on that bottom turn, it looked like easily over double overhead.
Yeah, so there was like 15-foot faces in the morning. But what's crazy is the other Swell in January, there was probably 25-foot faces in the morning, like in reality.
Yeah.
Because if the wave I got was almost 20 feet, that means there was bigger ones. And like the other day, there was like 15-foot waves, but like I didn't really get a 15-footer, but like...
But they were
out there.
100%.
Yeah. So like, what do you think? Like what's the first 3 things that come to mind when you think of the other day? The post-Easter nor'easter. Wait, that's not even good. Doesn't even rhyme that well.
The post what?
Post-Easter nor'easter.
That rhymes. There's 2 Easters in it.
Yeah, you can't. It's not rhyming. It's just the same word. You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah. But first 3 things that came to my mind from that Swell.
Yeah.
It was just firing. There was like no current, I could tell, so people didn't look like they were struggling to get in position. They were bombing barrels, and yeah, you owned it. You got some of the sickest ones.
Oh, thanks, dude. See, I think that day of surfing had everything for me. Like
what?
Well, usually we roll up. It's raining. The waves are traveling down the beach 20 miles an hour, south to north, and we have to wait. the wind's still south, wait for it to switch, it's playing around, you can't really find a clean one, you're getting washed down the beach.
Yeah.
We rolled up before 6 a.m. and it was perfect, clean, huge barreling offshore waves. And the first portion of the day, I pretty much surfed by myself with like Gilly and his friend, and it was absolutely going off. It was like just on the edge of like scary. Like got my heart going a little bit. Huge barrels. Wish I got some bigger ones. I made a couple sick ones, and then pliables, big vibes.
Always team me in at pliables.
Dude, we might have to go today.
Today? I don't know if I can go today.
Wow, what do you got? You busy?
I mean, I was gonna go to work after this. What?
Dude, so then the afternoon, a little smaller. Then like everybody surfed, the sun was out, blue skies, beach was warm, like everyone was just having fun.
Everybody was still bitching about the cold. I wasn't cold at all. I always go prepared. I'd rather be sweating in a bunch of clothes than cold, not. But I had so many people come up to me and be like, dude, it's so cold out here. And,
surfers or onlookers?
Both onlookers and surfers.
I'll tell you, dude, I caught a chill in my first session. I did surf for almost 4 hours, but I caught a chill like down to the bone. And I was like,
you also
trembling.
said you didn't bring your thicker 5'4".
Yeah, my thicker 5'4" got a hole in the arm in Nebraska, so I was waiting to retire. Like I was looking forward to retiring it because every time I went out after I went to Nebraska, it was like this, just a little leak, it just stings your arm the whole time.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fine, it's hot out. So I finally retired that suit, and then I brought my thinner one, and I mean I was fine, but it's just a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, you still got to surf for like 8 hours.
Exactly.
8 sick hours.
How's it feel? Like, what do you think about waking up at 4 a.m.?
I don't have a problem with it. That was the easiest wake up at 4 a.m. I've ever had.
What was the vibes at 4?
At 4, I hopped right out of bed, mostly excited to go to the bathroom so bad, but it was just like, it just pushed me. I kept waking up throughout the whole night. I feel like that happens every time there's a big swell. I wake up and look at the time, and it'll be like 2, and I'll be like, all right, I got 2 more hours of sleep. And I go back and wake up at 3, and then so it's like easier to get up.
That happens to me too, because your body like tells you, because in the back of your head. So I mean, like personally, I was underplaying that swell in my head. Like
before?
Yeah, I was like, all right, well, another fun day of barrels at home, whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna go score. Like it is what it is. Never did I expect it to be that big.
Yeah, that was like full winter. Max and tubes,
but that kind of it's kind of that was a good thing for us because I feel like even though I didn't expect it to be that big, we were still on it. Like we were on it.
We're always on it no matter what.
Yeah,
and first one's up there, first one's in the water pretty much.
I feel like full commitment is the only way.
Yeah, because we're chasing the dream, dude.
But yeah, dude, I like sat up like 4 a.m. boom, just straight up at like I don't know if there was even like a hesitation. I'd say like 1 out of every 10 times I set my alarm. Like the other day when I texted you and called it off.
Yeah.
I sit up. I'm like, oh, I can't do it. But like 9 out of 10 times.
You're right up.
I'm sitting up, walking out of bed with my phone. Like there's no hesitation.
A lot of times with me, like when you come to pick me up, like because that time I'd go to your house.
Yeah.
When you come to pick me up, I like to like when I wake up from my alarm, I'll like wait for Ben to text me and I'll just be laying down bumming it, like have it on like snooze. And when he texts me like I'm coming soon, I'll like still lay down a little bit more and I'll like make it like last second and I get out of bed. But if I'm driving, I'm like immediately up because I know I'll just
you're
back to sleep.
Dude, you're actually like the least late guy ever, which is like, and Jordan was saying this the other day when we were watching the clips because I was like, oh yeah, new guy had the red, but he missed my bomb. And then she's like, how do people miss all these clips?
I have no idea.
I'm
Small
like,
chick missing all of that.
But like surfing's tough. It's hard. It's hard to film. But
the whole thing is just paying attention.
Yeah, but it's mad funny because
I got caught up to that before, like talking to people on the beach or like looking at something else. For a split second, if you look away, you can miss the wave of the day.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and you can film 50 terrible waves before it, and then miss the wave of the day on wave 51, and you're like, oh, this guy's not doing nothing today. I'm sure you've learned that lesson the hard way working with me too, because like we're filming like these waves where pretty much 9 out of 10 times nothing's happening, and then like El Slamo, like we'll be out there flat, garbage wave, boom, 3-footer, full shack.
Yeah, just out of nowhere a wedge could just pop up. Like you literally never know.
Dude, like Frank Chase, when he used to film me in Florida, he would, if people talked to him on the beach, he wouldn't film because he felt rude.
Are
So
you
like,
serious?
yeah, dude, it's so funny. So we had so many times, and I was like, dude, what were you doing? And he's like, well, that lady was talking to me. I didn't want to like film and look away and be rude to her. I'm like, dude.
When people are talking to me, I like, once I see a wave, I tell them, I'm like, give me a second. I tell them, like, be quiet, and I like film it. And then after, I'm like, all right, like, what were you saying?
Yeah, wow, you're funny. Well, yeah, because you don't want them to mess up your commentary.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I had a couple things that I was thinking about. First of all, how funny is it? Mackie got posted on Surfline's Instagram.
My brother
First
did.
time ever or no?
My first time ever, but my brother did not.
Let me check your views. Well, this is what I find funny. You
What?
don't even have to watermark your footage
Because of the
commentary.
I was kind of half expecting them to put a song above it because like I feel like they didn't want my, but they kept it in there.
They kept your commentary.
I was like, all right. Yeah.
Everybody knows it's you, dude. That's hilarious.
And I don't even
Surfline.
care that they wrote Zach Mackey because everybody knows me by Mackey. Like nobody knows Zane. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's so true.
Yeah.
And it's even funnier when people don't realize.
Yeah.
Like when people don't actually really know your name. Like it's kind of funny. Like 215K, dude, not bad.
Oh, on the Surfline one.
You got any followers?
I was wondering who got more. I was keeping a tab on it. You or Sam?
His clip blew up way more.
His clip blew up way more.
Yeah.
It's not even. It wasn't even a better wave. Your wave was way better.
Dude, you got 10K on this.
On which one? On my account?
You're kind of blowing up right now, dude.
10K on what?
10,000 views, dude.
Oh, on the empties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
How does it feel to hit 10K?
Just to be as famous as you are.
Feels pretty good.
What is it like walking into Maynard's as Mackie films?
It feels like there's a red carpet that's laid down for me, and like as I walk in, the camera's flashing. People are like, Mackie, dude, haven't seen you in like 12 hours. Dude.
I knew it, dude. They're passing you drinks like pizza,
Yeah.
wings.
Tossing PBRs at me.
And you're just like,
this one's on me, dude.
have you ever paid?
Yeah, I paid, yes.
Paid the price big time.
Too big.
That's classic.
Yeah, manager's always a good time, though. Especially going after swells. Get to show everybody the footage of everything they missed.
What do you do? Okay, so you come home from a swell, you put all the bangers on your phone
Yes.
during the pregame. Then you go to Maynard's,
And just let everybody know.
walk around the bar,
And just show all the footage.
just talk about it.
Just talk about it, yeah. Talk about how savage I was standing on the beach for 8 hours in the
Should have
blister.
seen me down there.
My lower back was hurting so much. I was standing for so long.
Dude, you want like a director's chair?
I've thought about buying one before. I've been thinking about this like
I'll get you one.
since I started filming. You know what? But then I feel like sitting down would be too lazy.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. Sometimes, well, Jordan was saying, how the hell, out of everybody out there, Mackie misses the least amount of clips. You miss less clips than Mac. You miss less clips than JT. You miss less clips than, what, hi. I can't even talk. You miss less clips than Small Check.
I don't know, dude.
Jay Bell's coming for you, though.
Yeah, J Bells kills it. I don't know where he came from, but Rob got him.
You, though, with that freaking Sony A6000, the camera's been outdated since I started vlogging.
I don't got money to buy a new one.
But it looks good on the TV.
Yeah, I think all the clips, like even when Surfline reposted it on their website, look good.
Yeah, Jordan was saying maybe I should get like a staff camera that's like a really good version of your camera. Like a Sony A something, but it's really nice.
Didn't you try to get me using the other camera, the what's it called?
The Lumix?
Yeah, when we were in I was using it in Portugal, and you said you should get used to using this.
Yeah, but
That's with the long ass lens, right?
I just don't trust you with the focus. No, the Lumix is notoriously poor focus.
Yeah, but I mean, it was good in Portugal, wasn't it?
It was fine. That lens is good, but like I'd rather you get it, feel really comfortable. Like sometimes I was thinking Portugal, get used to it. Here it's like the stakes are too high. Like if you miss that bomb because you're messing around because I want you to use that lens, it's not going to be worth it for me.
Yeah, obviously, if you miss a clip, it's not worth it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have you feel 100% comfortable in your vibe. My question is though, like how you sleep behind the dunes and then like next thing I know, I'm watching you sleep and then I'm on a wave and I kick out and you're behind the camera. You nailed it.
I just always have like one eye on the water and like one eye just floating around.
Crazy eyes?
Yeah, dude. Crazy. I can't do it, but I can't do it. But no, I don't know. I just like I started filming for the fun of it, and I just feel like I don't know. That's
Now
why
you're filming for the cash.
I mean, I was like, that's why I feel like I don't miss anything because like I enjoy, you know, what I mean, seeing the waves and like getting them and everything. So
You're there for the passion.
So I try it. Yeah, well, you know, I don't know if I can explain it well, but you know what I mean.
Come on, dude.
Like small check and everybody might just be there because they're like, oh yeah, like this is what I do.
Are you starting beef with small check right now?
I'm not trying to start.
Are you saying he's only in it for the money?
Nah, I mean small check obviously kills it, but he obviously misses some clips. Don't know why, but
Dang. That's a heavy dart.
Was that a heavy dart?
You're throwing darts.
I mean, nothing bad about it, small check. I don't know if you're watching this, but
Who misses more clips, you or Mac?
well, Mac doesn't film a lot of times. Did Mac even get any clips this last one?
He was shooting GoPro.
Yeah, but
I only linked up with him once though.
yeah, like what was he doing? Shooting Mikey C?
He was boogie boarding. What about JT?
See, JT, I mean, he always comes down with like some people, and I think maybe he has too much of like a creativity mindset that he's like thinking about like different angles, and like he'll get caught up in that, and he'll miss a clip. I think that's kind of what's going on.
Too
there.
creative.
Too creative.
So you're the perfect amount of filmer, degenerate, and creative mind to nail it.
I like to think that there's a lot of things that have to come together.
It's a perfect storm.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you weren't like, do you think sometimes like your hangover helps you pay attention even more?
No. I've had like, I mean, I like to think that I don't get too hungover because like again, like I have a lot of nights where I'll be out late and I still wake up early. But I've had some times where like I remember one time on the Brigantine Beach, I was literally like posted up on the car, like completely nodding out, falling asleep, and I'd have to like keep getting up and like slap myself in the face just to like make sure that I wasn't passing out.
I've seen you a few times where I was like, man, this is not going to be good. And I'm just like, wow. But like, I feel like it's never been for anything that was severe.
Yeah, anything too serious.
Like, I mean, I hate to say it, but like sometimes at El Slamo, if you miss the wave of the day, it's not the end of the world. Even though I'd like you to get it. You know what I mean? Because it's probably just going to be like a 3-footer.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like...
But El Slamo is also a very easy place to film.
As you say, I feel like I don't usually miss anything that was Slamo.
Yeah. The one thing that El Slamo that still kind of blows my mind is that no one's really gotten good water footage there. Like,
well, who has really shot water there? Like Mac, I don't think really ever has shot water there.
He filmed there once. He got a couple good ones, but it wasn't firing. But dude, like my thought process for good water footage would be like the Lumix with the 12mm lens in that Aquatech housing.
Yeah.
It would look sick.
And Chang shot there before. I thought he got some good shots that one sesh, like a couple.
Yeah,
ago.
decent. Not. It's weird. I've never had anyone nail like one of the dredging crazy ones.
And was Chang shooting pictures that day? Or video?
He shoots more pictures now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is Chang photography?
True.
Yeah.
Remember when I made you change it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't make you.
Yeah, but you recommended it. Cause
I recommended a change.
I wasn't shooting pictures anymore anyway.
It used to be Mackie Photography.
Yeah, because I mean, like Brian Foreman, like he doesn't look good on the videos. I can make him look good in a picture. Nah, I love you, Brian.
Damn, you woke up and chose violence today. You're gonna have a lot of text messages after this drops. What's up, bro?
We'll see.
I'm just the host, guys. Just the host.
Oh, yeah. Well, back to the Swell. What was your favorite wave of the whole Swell?
Oh, man. Well, probably the one that I posted first. So, a lot of times you could tell by my posting schedule. But sometimes I will throw a nice wipeout in first to mess with everybody. Because then people are like, oh, he's such a kook.
Sure, toss a Dodge in.
The Dodge?
Yeah.
I might post it later.
That's funny.
But yeah, that one, I came from behind it, and it was just funneling so like I timed it really well. I wish it was a longer barrel, but
it was just massive and just like peaked like crazy.
It was just nice. Yeah. It's weird, man. Like you get such you get so like like if you see those barrels from the beach, or like you don't get to surf the Swell, you're like, wow, it's amazing out there. And then you go out and you're like, wow, it's amazing out here. And then you got good rides. But then when you see the footage, sometimes you're even like, even if it's a banger of a ride, you're like, man, I wish I got better ones. It's a weird, barrel surfing is very weird.
I mean, I feel like it's always could be better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like, you could get the biggest wave of the day, thread it perfectly, and you're like, oh, it could have been deeper.
Especially if you have that mentality of, like, I forget what it's called, but, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, the mentality that you think you could do better, you're always going to be.
Yeah, well, my mentality's bad like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always just like, all right, whatever, got those, moving on. Like, I got to do better, like, always. But I feel like that's also helped me improve, I guess.
I mean, because it pushes you to just do more and more and more.
Yeah.
That's probably what pushed you to go big wave surfing.
Yeah, for sure. But it's like, because I got, you know, like, it's weird. Because, like, so many people were hitting me up after I posted that. They're like, dude, wave of the swell. Oh, that was mental, this, that. And I was like, should have been in it longer. You know, like, that's all I thought about.
Yeah, I know. I feel
It's funny, dude. Funny how that works.
I don't know if you, like, how'd you feel about that board that you were riding?
It's a little bit too much rocker for the length of the board. I figured it out because I picked the board up. And it was like a lot of rocker in the nose. So a couple times when I would drop in, and it's kind of a weird thought, but on a flatter board, you hop up and the board kind of places. That one, once it places, it takes a second and it takes on a little bit of water and slows you down a little bit. It threaded perfectly through some waves, but it held me back on a couple. Hold on.
Did? Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Like as soon as we bought it. Hello?
What's up, buddy?
Whoa.
Are you doing the podcast or can you help me?
What do you need?
All the stuff out of the car is a lot.
I can help.
A lot of groceries?
There's a lot of shit, Ben. Never groceries.
All right, we're going to a commercial break, and we're going to go help Jordan unload groceries, and then we're going to come back stronger than ever.
Alrighty.
For the dream.
Got me working over here.
Nice job, buddy.
Thank you.
No waves today. Got to figure out another way to get paid.
Hope you guys enjoyed the commercial.
Hope you guys enjoyed that word from our sponsor, Cutback Surf Company.
I was gonna say Red Bull gives you wings, but I like that cutback.
I might start doing outreach, dude. And like trying, what are you doing, dude? Relax. My wife brought me a coffee, by the way. So here we go. Look. That's heavy right there.
That's very heavy.
That's going to be a gnarly afternoon, boys.
Just the jitters all day long.
I'm going to have like 6 vlogs done by tomorrow.
Alright, so what were we talking about? I kind of forget.
I forget.
Was I throwing shots maybe before we...
Probably. By how this podcast is going, yeah. Seems like it. So what's coming up? What's in the future for you?
Well, I'm going to make an edit about that swell. And
no, you're not.
I'm trying to post that tomorrow morning. We'll see if I get it done. I don't know.
So you went and filmed at the dojo, came here, did a podcast. You're going to Brigantine to work for your dad. Then you're going out on a date. Then you're going to make an edit and drop it tomorrow.
I'm going to try. So the edit thing, I'm not too sure it's going to go.
Plus, you got a hundo dropped off at your house today.
Yes, I did, yeah. And some little bits of food that was half.
Did you eat it?
No, I didn't.
What do you mean?
I threw it in the trash can.
What the hell?
It was half eaten. And I'm guessing since you guys didn't finish it, probably wasn't that good.
I would have eaten it. I didn't get offered it. She gave it to you.
I had a nice bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel this morning.
Homemade?
Nah, from Wawa.
Hot bagels.
Wawa.
Do you ever cook at your house?
Very rarely. I used to be way more of a cook. I used to be Mackie Cooks. Should I start a Mackie Cooks Instagram and just go after Chank?
Yeah. That I'd like to see.
Wolfgang.
You got some fire in your blood these days, huh? You kind of want to take everybody down.
Yeah, I mean, coming for the top.
You couldn't take me down.
Nah.
You tried. The barrel dodge clip.
I don't know, dude. You never know when that's going to come around.
People were more on my side than... That's like blackmailing someone, but you just dropped it. It worked against you. People were unfollowing you.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could have deleted the clip right off the SD card before I even got the clips.
I put that clip in the vlog, dude. Loud and proud.
You gotta be proud about it. You know what I mean?
We don't need no laughs, dude.
Because then everybody else, everybody who sees that, they like get stoked because they're like, oh damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, happens to the best of us.
He's human.
Too. Like, yeah, he's human, dude. He can dodge a barrel just like I can.
They can tell I'm human, dude.
Yeah.
They watch enough of the vlog.
Because there were a bunch of comments like, oh, like people were like, I did that plenty of times that day. So people were like stoked that they saw you like actually not getting a good one.
I mean, think about it. See, that's one of the things I do like about my vlog. I put almost every wave in.
Yeah.
So it's like
you're super real with it.
people know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like honestly, if I was like a millionaire or something, and we could just save up clips for like 3 years and drop one banger edit, I'd probably have a pretty good edit.
100% you would. You
know what I mean?
Killer edit. Yeah, you get sick waves all the time.
Yeah.
It'd be,
So
especially if we could like travel to crazy spots.
yeah.
It'd be pretty freaking gnarly.
What should my goal be this year?
Endo. Smoking some endo and Indo.
Shindonesia.
Shindonesia.
That's where we surf.
Wait, where was that?
Shindo?
Yeah.
Just everywhere that we go.
That
It's not Indo, it's Shindo.
That's Jersey.
Like this tall.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got
right.
the reference. I thought there was a certain spot.
I'm glad.
I thought there was a certain spot we went to that you were calling Shindo.
I was watching every barrel of 2020. You ever watch that edit?
Yeah.
That I was kind of hyped on that edit. I was like, man,
The COVID year.
I used to rip.
And that was mostly all Jersey, right? Because it was COVID.
Yeah. I want to get back to that. I gotta get a good fiberglass. That fish, I loved that fish so much. It ended up getting beaten up.
What
The
fish,
super
solid?
brand fish.
Oh, okay,
it was a quad.
I know.
I wore it so much. I rode it so much.
Wait, so Super just completely done?
Yeah. Like,
Because I saw like Barry post something too of him saying like he's saying goodbye to Super.
yeah, I watched. That was a good video.
Yeah.
I watched it.
But that's not him. That's like Super being done, right? That's not Barry saying I'm leaving.
No, that's him saying that him and Super are parting ways.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I heard they're trying to get into clothes. There's a lot of rumors, dude. I don't want to circulate any rumors.
Okay, yeah. We don't have
But
we don't have to
we
discuss
can.
it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
What do you think's happening?
Were they always only surfboards, or did they ever?
They tried to do clothes in like 2016, maybe. I used to wear their clothes. Some of the stuff was nice. It's just like a lot of issues, like shrinking, a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, I just feel like they've not throwing any shots, but I feel like they've fallen off pretty heavy the past few years.
Well, I think if you like, as soon as Justin Cote left the company, it's really hard to keep up the marketing.
When did he leave? I didn't even know that.
He left like 3 years ago.
Okay,
And
so, yeah, that's probably
the marketing just dive bombed.
Yeah, because I feel like I see Supers way less now on the beach and in stores than I did.
Yeah,
a few years ago.
I mean, I think they're still fulfilling orders, but it's like over.
Yeah,
it's over. So if they're making a comeback, they're gonna have to work for it.
Yeah. It's tough to see. A lot of surf companies fall out.
Yeah, I mean, companies in general, it's really hard to be in business. Like,
yeah, especially now.
Yeah, it's that's why, like, I believe in content creation so much, because I went and picked up jet ski keys yesterday, and I was in there for 3 hours. Back to my story. Memory card filled up. This is going to be an eventful podcast today.
It's a good one.
Commercial breaks, grocery unloading. So I was at the jet ski store yesterday, East Coast Cycle Center. And I was in there for 3 hours because there was an issue with my transponder on the bottom of my jet ski. They had to replace the whole thing. And I was like, sitting here for 3 hours is more productive than driving 90 minutes, driving 90 minutes back, driving 90 minutes there, driving 90 minutes back.
Yeah, obviously.
So I cut my time in half. But I was sitting in there, I was just asking the sales guys mad questions. They probably hated me. And I was like trying to figure out how much money they make. Not them personally, the owner.
Yeah.
And they kept saying, a lot of overhead, dude, a lot of overhead. Like, insurance-wise, warranty-wise, like, there's a lot going on. They probably make most of their money from repairs and stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, my point being, they have a lot of stuff in there that sells, yeah, but they also have a lot of stuff that doesn't sell.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
So,
everywhere.
If you're in the content creation game, we have stuff that doesn't always sell. Not everything's going to get 100,000 views, but it's about that easy to say, you know what? We're done ferry surfing for the year. We're going to go do this. You know what? This isn't working. We're going to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know what? This isn't fun anymore. We're going to go do this.
Yeah, because you can have so many different ideas for content.
Yeah. And it's like, there's not as much investment. Like, there is, but like my mental game is so strong. Like, I was out with Moose. We went to go get the tanker wave in Philly. Yeah. And the chop was so heavy. And I was like, dude, Moose, we're either going to go 30 minutes this way and miss the boat anyway because the chop's so hard, or we're going to turn around, go surf the ferry, call it a day. We ended up picking you up and going to surf the ferry. But he was struggling so hard. Like, oh, I can't believe we blew it. Oh, we blew it. And I was like, dude, I already wiped that from my memory. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
Like, I think you're good at that too. Like, we invest hours and hours and days sometimes, and it doesn't work out.
Yeah, we've had so many like disappointments. It's like, what's one more?
But we just move on from it.
Yeah, like honestly, because we're gonna eventually score again.
Yeah, and it's like
we did the ferry, and that was the best ferry wave pretty much ever.
Exactly, and it came after what could have been a massive disappointment.
Yeah.
But if we sat there and we were like, oh my god, we blew it, and just harped on that,
then you get nothing done.
Yeah, you'd never be able to do anything. But
Yeah.
I feel like one of our strong points is like, we're like, all right, it, we're moving on to the next, and we're gonna figure this out. And like, my goal always is, whether it's the commentary, the wave itself, how we caught the wave, maybe the waves are 15 foot, or maybe we're chasing a ferry wave, but I always am just trying to make it the most entertaining. And I know that yesterday we didn't have to make it too entertaining between us. We could kind of just tell everyone what was going on, and the waves were going to entertain everybody.
Yeah, because the waves. Yeah, I mean, most of the times the waves are the most entertaining part of the vlogs.
But like, for like a ferry wave, it's people enjoy more how you got there, how you figured it out.
Because for the ferry wave, there's a whole story. Because the wave in itself is just maybe like a minute long.
Yeah.
So,
And it's like, how the hell are you going to catch this ferry wave? But yeah, with big bombing ocean waves, it's almost too easy. It's like, this is entertaining, obviously. And if it was pumping here all the time, I said to Jordan, I was like, if it was like that every week, we'd never have to leave.
Well, facts. Obviously, Jersey has some of the best barrels in the world.
Straight up.
Yeah, like those waves right there were some of the craziest ever.
I mean, the quality, wave quality, the shape, just as good as anywhere else.
Your bomb, how wide open that was, and just like, it was nuts. It looked like back door.
It was a nice.
Like, it looked like a mini back door.
It's kind of comparable.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty wild. It's it is a world-class beach break when it's a world-class beach break. The other 340 days of the year, it's not.
Yeah.
But
and I always also like to think, like, obviously not talking down anybody around here, but like, just imagine if they're like John and like Jamie and like people were surfing that day here. It would have been like,
I've always been interested, and we almost had a shot of seeing Jamie do it, but like the swell didn't end up being that good.
Yeah.
But I would love to see Jamie
on a day like that.
On a day like yesterday or the other day,
especially because there was like no current, so like it wasn't even that big of a bitch.
Well, we saw Slater.
Yes, and Slater freaking.
He got some good ones.
Shined.
Yeah, he got some real good ones.
Yeah. At the time, his wave was like one of the best waves I've ever seen in Jersey.
He was
still is.
Wait, were you there?
I was a little bit north. My phone was dead, and by the time I got it on, it was like almost sunset, and he was like getting ready to probably going out to dinner with Alex at that time. And I was
dude, that was crazy. I literally surfed like north of there, like the jetties, all day by myself. Me and Chank were like trying to figure it out. Whatever, finding ways. It was good, but I never really got a good one. And then we were leaving, and I was so frustrated. I was heading home, and Alex texted me. He said, "Come," sent me the location. He's like, "Dude, you gotta come." I'm like, "Oh my god, I don't want to go." So I was like, "Screw it, Chank, we're gonna go." I got like a little Lenny and Larry's cookie and a coffee, and we went. And we rolled up to the beach. It was pumping, and I paddled out, and Ryan Daly and Sam were out there. They're like, Slater's showing up. I was like, oh, you guys are classic, dude.
Like, no way.
That's funny. That's funny. Good one. And then like Daly was like 10 minutes later, he's like, can't wait till Slater gets here. And I was like, dude, is this like, am I missing the joke or like what's going on? And sure enough, dude,
Slater paddles out
in that freaking hood. That weird hood. He was like trying to hide himself. That was crazy. That was a good time.
I wish I went down there. I still have yet to meet Slater.
Really?
Yeah. Do you think Slater knows who I am?
I mean, how could he not? Everybody knows who you are.
Obviously not Surfline. Call me Zach.
That's classic.
It's funny.
Yeah, but then I didn't even think Slater knew who I was, and he tagged me in his post.
Yeah.
I made a whole video about it. The Kelly Slater conspiracy.
I watched that, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Slater's ever going to come back here? Or do you think he already got his one swell and he's like, I don't need to go back to Jersey?
Dude, it's just crazy because, like, he's such a global person.
Yeah, obviously. Like, doesn't he, like, not even have a home address? He just...
I don't know. I'd assume
around.
his home address is, like, Cocoa Beach or San Clemente. But yeah, but he's always on the move. But it's kind of nuts, like, because he gets hit up by every single person in the world.
Oh yeah, obviously.
You know, he's Slater.
From
like
everywhere.
A lot of people hit me up, like thousands, literally thousands. In a year, tens of thousands of people invite me places.
That's crazy.
So I couldn't imagine Slater's like.
I'm sure Slater's to the point where he just doesn't even like acknowledge most of the people though.
I try.
I think I've messaged him before and never got a response.
Dang.
I think. I actually want to see real quick.
Max messaged him about the tide in Portugal, and he actually answered.
I do remember that. I was pretty sick that he answered.
That was a classic, dude.
Oh, let's see.
We were at Super Tubos, and Mac was asking me about the tides, and I was like, I don't know, dude. Ask Slater. And he was like, all right, I will. And he DM'd Slater and asked him when Super Tubos was best, or the tides or whatever, and Slater gave him a detailed response. It was hilarious.
It was pretty sick.
Like, that was hilarious.
But at the end of it, Slater was also like, but the sand always changes, so it could be anything. He gave detail, but at the end of it, he was like, but I don't know, 'cause sand could be anything right now. So like he said it, but then like came back, he was like, but it could be anything.
That's classic.
Just
that was very nice of him, though.
That was, yeah. But I've tagged him in my story of his statue. I put my sticker next to his statue, and he never responded.
Damn.
I wonder if that sticker is still there. It'd be nice.
Probably. He probably went and took the sticker, put it on his board.
I would love that.
What a legendary moment in time. Mackie Films, the dream. How do you feel? Wrap it up. What do you have to say to the people at home?
I'm feeling pretty good. I hope everybody at home enjoyed this podcast because we're having a great day, and I hope you guys can all get some good waves soon.
Thank you guys for the stoke. We are trying to keep the Fully Nuking channel moving, and we had an epic swell. We got some more fun stuff coming up, and we will be sure to keep doing the podcast and update you guys on the behind the scenes of the vlogs and keep it fun. And we're dreaming, so thank you for all the stoke. Subscribe to the channel. We're about to hit 10,000 subscribers for the dream. See you next podcast.
See you guys.
You.
It's a good one.